Thanks for tuning in to my channel, Cupid by Nana. This is the fourth part in the series of navigating godly relationships. So I've been talking about how I was just doing relationships. I was in church, born again, spirit filled in the choir, and yet I was doing relationships the ungodly way. The worldly way, which is just going into relationships. It becomes so romantic, and before you realize, degenerated to sexual activities, and then it ends in disappointments, one and again. And the Lord, well, finally I went to the Lord to ask him, is this how it's supposed to be? I don't think so. Help me, show me what I'm not doing right. And so the Lord said, okay, number one, you have to come closer to me. It's good that you're doing all these things in church, but you need to have a closer relationship with me. Obviously, that's the only way that when I'm speaking to you, you will hear. How can I communicate with you when all you have is a relationship in church? When you come home, you don't read your Bible, you don't pray, you don't make time for the presence of God. It's not even how many hours. It's just a willingness to spend time in the presence of God, so that you will hear. And so he started teaching me to make time in his presence, and then I started realizing that that was making me lose a lot of the appetite of worldliness, because the more I was getting closer to the Lord, I was being transformed. Like Romans 12 verse 2 says, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And as I was studying the word, and I was praying, and I was having fellowship, worship, spending time, it's not how long, it's just the consistency. I could tell the difference, the appetites and the pleasures of the world. I was just losing them. And then the Lord started showing me to work on my character, because he showed me that I had a problem with character. So the second part, I talked about working on my character, and then the third one was he told me to find materials, because I realized that a lot of single people will not read, will not invest in any material. But the Lord was telling me that in all you're getting, get understanding. You need wisdom. So I started going from shop to shop, because that's like 25 years ago. We didn't have these online materials, and so I'd gather as many materials as possible, and I just wanted to list a couple of them. So for example, the first one I found that was massive was Dr. Juanita Bynum's No More She's, where she's talking about how she's in church but doing relationships the ungodly way. I'll continue in the next series.